The beginning of the Bean and I solo road trip. Well, this is a sad one actually, because Mum's just gone in to find Sonic, because Jack left Sonic in the house. We won't be seeing Steph for 6 weeks until we meet her in England. She's going off to do an archaeological dig up in one of the islands. Which island is it, Mother? Which island?
Huh?
Which island?
Oh, the Orkneys. I'm going to Stromness.
Stromness. She's going up there.
City.
So she goes tomorrow.
No?
No, day after tomorrow.
Yeah. So
we're setting out. We've had a week off. I had a brilliant birthday. It's been great. So there's just us two going on the road for a while. Anyway, Jack's all excited. Let's see how excited he is in a couple of days. First, we're going to go over to Eastern Washington. Don't load till tomorrow, but I want to be over there first thing. And then we're down to California to LA. And then from there, I don't know if we're going east or not. It all depends if we can get a load out of Florida or not. If I can, we'll be going east and chilling out over there. It's going to be a while on the road, but we will be having fun, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've got Big Daddy sandwiches, we've got loads of backup, lots of food, so all yummy stuff. Good morning, you all. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are, we're in the Loves, in the crossroads of the 80, heading down to, we went Vegas way. I spoke to a couple of my friends and either go Vegas way, because I was so far across where were we, across Washington, more on the east side. Couldn't go straight down the I-5 like I normally would. Well, I could have come all the way back there, but it was going to be too many miles and stuff like that. Or you can run down the middle of Oregon and go that way. So we decided to go Nevada because it was going to be cooler in here. If you go down the other coast, then it's frozen I've got on. That would be revving like mad and using lots of fuel. You got anything to add? Jack's happy playing his games. We're having fun. It's all good. We're in the Loves at the moment. We've still got snow up on the mountains here. It does get extremely hot during the day. It's 96 now, but during the night it dropped down to, what was it, about top side of 50 or something like that. So it's really good. Nice. I didn't bother videoing us loading and stuff like that. There was no point. You've seen all that stuff and what have you. This is a bit longer coming this way, but I miss out going round side of San Francisco, not San Francisco, what's it called? I forget what it's called. Anyway, down the I-5, further down there, and running across. I'd have hit that at tea time, the top of LA. Coming in this side, I'll be going into the traffic tonight as the traffic's coming out of LA, so I shouldn't have a problem the way I'm coming in. So we go down here, which is really nice. I'll show you this. I don't come this way much, so, you know, for the extra, I think it's an extra 50 mile or something like that, but it's all right. My GPS, my sat-nav's playing up. The connection problem. I've just been and bought 2 new connections, but that hasn't solved the problem, so we need to address that. So this is where we stopped last night. The just abandoned. I didn't stop in the Loves. I've just come across the ice, start back to the other side. Just done a bit of waste ground, plenty of waste ground. There's a Maverick. Oh, there's a Maverick just going up. I just spotted a Maverick garage over there. They're always cheaper, which I use. So I'm hoping to get all the way down to Vegas before I need to fill up, because there's a Maverick there and it's only $3.55 a gallon. It's up to nearly $4 a gallon here. Whether we make it or not, we might have to put a bit in before we get there. Well, we're not going out then, obviously. How we been? Look, just stuck in the traffic, so I won't show you what's happening. Come on then.
Will the TV turn on now?
Right.
Will the TV turn on now?
It will with that charger, hopefully. We'll just leave it a bit and see. Oh, I don't know, Jack. It's not really charging that quick. Yeah, problem with, I've got 2 charging problems. One with my tablet that I run the telly off, the hotspot, and that's not charging fast enough, which has given me a problem because I run my e-log off that as well. kept turning itself off. Oops. Right, shall we move black truck? Okay then, we'll just see it for the duration. This is exciting, isn't it? And
beautiful ladies from all over the country.
really?
Handpicked by one of Bella Hotel to come in all formal sizes, shapes, colors. We have Aria, L, Summer, Amy, Kitty, Sabrina, L. There's a bunch of beautiful ladies. There's no cover charge in store. We have a 6 o'clock turnaround parking for our truck drivers. Private is discreet, it's
Well, there you have it. Nevada brothels advertising on the CB there. Me and Jack aren't staying for that. We're moving out. It's not our cup of tea. Yeah, you know, heard that woman is famous. Is that brothel there? It's on the 80-40, 80-93 split there. It's she has a huge burner amplifier. You can hear from miles around. They also have a restaurant. I told you it'd fall on the floor, and it did. Because I know everything. Mummy knows everything, yeah.
No one knows everything.
Okay. So now we managed to get out of there after everybody messed up. But this is single track all the way down to.
No.
I can't pick it up now. Jack's losing biscuits all over the place. So yeah, this goes right the way down now to until where does it go, Jack? Single track for miles and miles, about 300 plus miles. Nearly just before Vegas actually, which is nice. It's all straight, flat bush like this all the way. So hammer down and we can get there. Speed limits are nice. They're only 70 mile an hour, I think, or something like that. So here we go into the heat. I was just thinking as we're coming down here how crazy this is. Jack's loving the window down. The weather's brilliant. It's nice, 90 degrees, absolutely perfect. Still snow up on the mountains there, and on both sides as you come along down the valley here all the way along. Over the other side, on the east side, but right hand side basically, that's Death Valley, the hottest place in the world. Absolutely mad, and we've still got snow up on the mountains there. That's just dividing us, I think, that bit. As we run along there, maybe a little bit further. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, map. Maybe a little bit further. Not a lot though, you know. It's only a wee bit further across over those other side of those mountains. Maybe 100 mile or so, 150 mile. Mad. It is a nice drive down here, and we're on the hunt for alien jerky, aren't we, Bob? Well done. You can't beat it, running through the desert and having the laugh of the lad and loving the wind. Yeah, we're looking for alien jerky, which is a shop down here that has the best jerky in the world. This is, where is it on? It's on the, I don't know, 1893. Comes up at a junction here, a bit further on the Great Basin Highway, this is, and you will find it there. They sell online as well, and they have all sorts of their own sweets and stuff like that. They have the absolute best jerky ever, so we will be stopping there. It's about 16 miles or so, I think, somewhere around here anyway. This is the alien disappearing area here. Sorry about the windscreen, it's a bit filthy. I didn't get it washed while we stopped and got a bit of fuel. We only got 50 gallon, which will give us a shower at least at the Loves. Just under $4 it was there, and that because I thought I was going to get all the way down to. They seem to have a bag on the front of the car. Surely they know. Well, never mind. I thought I'd get down to Vegas to get me cheap fuel, but I ain't got enough, so I just put 50 in back there, and we'll fill up the rest. It is tempting just to fill up everything right there at that price, but you know, I can still. What's it work out at on? Let's have a look. 150 plus. I'll get gallons. Say $4.4 equals $800. Right? And if I get it at 200 gallons at the next spot, because I'll fill the fridge up as well at the next one. What's that called? 200 gallons times, what is it here? It's 3. What have we got going on there? Oh, there's lemonade stand. Oh, bean, we should have stopped there. 0.55 equals $710. So, you know, it's quite a savings, isn't it? That'll pay for a hotel for us. So it's still worth it rather than putting that extra in right there. Gotta be done. Gotta watch the pennies. Definitely watch them pennies. The boons will look after themselves. Like these little sleepy towns you come through and what have you. There's usually always a sheriff. There was at this one. Sat at the end just waiting. Nothing's changed much, has it really? Over all the years.
Puzzles.
Pardon?
Puzzles.
What?
Puzzles.
Okay. On we go. Temperature's not too bad, 92, so we can deal with that. We've got 7 hours and 53 minutes to go. So it shouldn't be too bad. We should be there for, by the time we've had a break and what have you, should be there for about 10:30 tonight. I'll be alright. It's only 468 mile away. The traffic will be easy and straight into LA. I can get parked outside the place, so that'll do. Unload first thing in the morning. Still waiting to hear back whether I'm going. I'm waiting on to find out if there's a load coming out of Florida next week. Otherwise, I ain't going down there if we ain't got it. I ain't getting stuck there again for Beaver, back for Canada, which would be nice. And we can go over there and kick back, can't we? Be hotels and swimming pools and beaches and stuff and fun, all that fun stuff. Yes. Bean likes that idea. We're just coming through some roadworks here. And I was just thinking, I know a lot of people complain in different countries about the temperatures and things like that. It is currently just under 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 or something like that. That's 37, 38 centigrade out there. Imagine laying that road in that temperature. No, thank you. Oh my God, I could hear all the wimps now. Oh, so what? There must be something about that. I can't work in those temperatures. I've got to go home. Or it's too cold, I've got to go home. Surely I can't have to work in that. Get on and get the job done. I always think these mountains up there, look, they don't look real as you're coming towards them. The skyline and that, really cool. Super cool. Isn't it, Jack? I've just realised, after going through, we've got some grapes going on here. And I kept picking out half a grape. Hang on a minute. Oh, good, look, half a grape's going on. Then a little munchkin here, I find out, is biting them in half and putting half back in. Heathen. Eat it. Not far now. This seems to be dragging today. It's really taking forever. We've got another 447 miles to go. Haven't we, Bob? This is quite... I'm just spitting grapes all. This is quite nice construction site though, isn't it, you know? Unless he slows down and crack my windscreen out, that won't be. Speedy Gonzales there, speed racer. I'm going to be buying another windscreen. $700 a pop. This is a pretty canyon coming through here. If it wasn't for Mr. Prime, you can still see it blocking my way. Very pretty. very, very similar to this I've been through. A cool place to rock up and camp out down there. Strange sound effects, Jack. Of course, you can just park up there the night. Just park there. Cool, just do your thing. All left is to enjoy. Unlike all those laybys going up to Scotland, whatever, no overnight parking, no parking. What is all that about? Absolutely ridiculous. And I hear saying now, is it down to 40 mile an hour or something? Stupid going up there. Jeez. It's pretty short and sweet, this one, but it is nice. Real cowboy and Indian scene, isn't it? Okay, Prime, we seem to, like, we're going to stop now. I mean, nice you're taking the video in with viewing, but if you pass it at 20 mile an hour faster, it'll be the same. Prime, the majority are owner-operators who drive them. But for some reason they're all governed to 64 mile an hour things. That's been your own boss right there, isn't it? That's some view, that, isn't it? A lot of wide open spaces. I never had a clue how big America was. I knew it was a big old place, but I didn't realise there was whole lots of nothing in the middle. As I repeatedly say, this is the best part over the west side. Something like get to the middle and Kansas City to after Kansas, forget it. Turn around and come back. Nothing to see over there, nothing to see. Just too many people. This is the beautiful part. We're up to 101 Fahrenheit now. And we're still in the desert. Get out of it soon and get to another part of a desert. Yeah, and another part. So it's a little bit further away than I thought it was, but we have actually found. Oh, that's a noise, wasn't it? Have actually found it. Yes, happy days. E.T. Jerky, Area 51. It's a smoother panel. It's a bit bumpy in there, right?
Look at the alien face on the side.
Yeah. How cool is that, Jack?
Really cool. And then it has the alien spaceship.
Super cool.
It looks like something that does this place.
So we're gonna go in here and obviously spend too much money that we don't need to buy, and then fill ourselves with goodies, and Jack will be bouncing around the truck, sugared up. The joy. E.T. Fresh Jerky. Well, we got the jerky. Now we're seeing, you can see as the terrain changes slightly, more mountainous. So that we've got the Joshua trees coming now, right in the left if you look closely, and they will be all the way into California, and just before we start going to LA basically, which is pretty cool. And we're still on a single track road all day, which is pretty cool. Really cool. Look at what we got. We got the Jerky. What did you get, Jack? Got the Jerky. What did you get? Alien eggs. Oh my goodness. Jack got the alien eggs. So we're pressing on lovely and green round here. Nice. Like it. Green and barren. Yeah, what I mean. Bit of both. And a nice speed limit so we can keep it lit and keep it going. Still got 351 miles to go. It is, we will get there, won't we, in the end? Definitely get there in the end. It hasn't been very good, this one, actually, because it's a bit too hard of a push. You know, especially with Jack with me. You don't want to be doing 650 days and things like that. You don't want to be doing 580s and things like that, so you can have time to kick back a bit. But we've done what we do. We spread your 14 hours out and stuff like that. I always say you've got to make it. If you take somebody with you in the truck, right? I'm pretty selfish. That's why I don't take Jack with me. Don't take Dudley the dog with me, because I'll drive, and won't stop until I need a piss. Hammer down kind of thing. You get the job done and what have you. But when you've got somebody with you, you've got to make amends for that. You can't be doing that. It's like the first time you take somebody on the back of a motorbike, on the back of your motorbike, don't go pedal to the metal, flat out, well, pedal to the metal, twist to the stop, and wheelie all over. You ain't gonna go on the back again. It might be impressive to you, but it ain't gonna be impressive to the person on the back. I'll tell you. Unless obviously you don't want them to go on the back of the bike again, then by all means go right ahead and ride like that. And then you will won't get to the back. It's the same with going on a road trip with Jack and stuff like that. You've got to make amends to stopping and things like that, which has been pretty difficult on this one, but he's been brought up in the truck and stuff like that. I'll show you a bit more later on of what we've got going on in the back, so you can sit in the back and things like that. You've got your net on you, your bean net. It's got a bean net back there that hooks over, which you could do basically, and all these games and stuff like that, and his toys back there. Yeah, I'll get more into that later. Oh yeah, more toys. Too many toys. Where all these toys come from? Who buys those, Jack? Who buys the toys? Daddy? Oh, that's alright. At least I'm recognised for something. Onwards, and with it being summer, it's a lot better because it's lighter night. So Jack's usually been going to bed around about the 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. He'll go in the back when I set off on the... Pardon? What? No battery. Oh, well, we'll charge it up then. I'll get you in a minute. So, yeah, he'll just usually go in the back and he'll be asleep by the time I stop or something like that. When we start off on the next one and find out where we're going, I'll try and work it out a little bit better so it's easier. As a rule, I like to set off, get finished early. On this one it hasn't happened because I got loaded late. Set off like 3:30 when Stephen and Jack have been with me. Set off super early, get a shitload of miles done in before they actually get up like 8:30 or something like that, 9 o'clock. So you've already got half of your day under your belt, you know what I mean? Then you can afford to kick back the rest of the day and stop every couple of hours and do something and things like that, and then finish your day off by at least 6 o'clock next morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, or 5:05 or something like that. Do that and it makes the job a lot better. They'll want to come again and stuff like that. Otherwise, if you just flat out everywhere, they ain't going to want to come. Definitely not. It's hard work, he's only 5, so even with any kids of any age sort of thing, you've got to make it entertaining. I have to make it entertaining for me because I've got an attention span of a 6-year-old anyway, so we're on par with each other. So Stephanie informs me. Here's another really pretty one coming through here. This is on, oh, get off that rumble strip. This is on the 93. not far off joining the 15 here, which takes you over to Vegas. So if you're ever in Vegas, this is a nice little road to look at. You want the 15 north out of Vegas. I think it's the 15 north out of Vegas. Get to the Loves, hang a left, and head up there. Head up into the mountains there. This is yeah, this is alright. This is quite nice. We're not far out of this in a minute, out of these mountains. It should flatten out a little bit. When we're about 58 miles. 50 miles, something like that, you drop down to the Loves truck stop, and it opens right up then and flattens out going into Vegas. And you come over the big hill past the racetrack on the left hand side, and you'll see Vegas right in front of you. Here we are coming through Vegas. That's Circuit City on the left, just come past that. We'll come round and we'll see Camelot on the other one. Traffic shouldn't be that bad. What's that? I don't know what's that. Is it clear? 8 or something like that, I think. 7. Remember, Vegas doesn't really have a rush hour, especially with the kids not being at school as well, because they about 80% of the working population here, the people who live here all the time, work with entertainment and different shift hours and stuff like that. So you won't really get a 5 o'clock sort of rush, 4 o'clock thing. Or it seems in a lot of cities even earlier now. What kind of jobs them people have now on Earth? Beyond me. Finish at 2 o'clock and start work at 9 or 10. So what about? Oh, it's a huge big old concrete jungle in it. It's saying red on the Garmin one. They've got to pretend, I don't know what it is, some kind of Seattle looking eye. It is a big one. Don't seem to be stopping anyway. My Garmin's keeps doing a poop and turning itself off for no apparent reason. It's got a faulty connection still. Oh, there's our stoppy stop. I spoke too soon, didn't I? There is meant to be an accident somewhere up ahead. Oh, the joy. How many lanes have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes. And we're back to 7 lanes, then a couple on the other side as well. The Library Gentlemen's Club over there. Do you think that's just books? Do you think it's just books? I've just fueled up. Man, it was so toasty. It was unbelievable. With all the trucks, everybody obviously leaving their engines running. It's 108 degrees at, let me tell you exactly what time it is. Oh, 20 to 7 it is here. They don't change the time, obviously. Well, that's what my thingamabob says, my telephone. My dashboard has decided to do a poop as well. That's telling me it's 20 to 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning at the moment. I don't know what all that's about. Jack's complaining because the sun's shining at him and he can't see his tablet now, so he's not happy about that. So we'll have to get some blinds tomorrow, sort all that problem out. We'll get some tomorrow, bub. All right. We'll be retiring to the back very shortly.
I want games on the phone.
You wanna what?
Games on the phone.
Pardon?
Games on the phone.
Play games on my phone. Well, that's going to be sort of difficult at the moment because I'm using that as my on my maps. We'll sort something out. When we get out of here, I didn't have. I've got what time have we got? We have got 4 hours and 32 minutes left on my log, and the GPS is telling me it's going to be 4 hours and 28 minutes to get there. So that's getting a bit tight, isn't it? Obviously that's not expected, this slowed on it. See on the right hand side you've got truck parking over there. Majority of, I've stayed in that one as well. Majority of your hotels, well that's the one we stayed in, Jack. Me and Mum and you and Bella. There's my friend's Irish bar just over the back of there as well. Pretty sure that's the one. It is the one. It is the one. What's over that side? I don't know. They always say. Yeah, a lot of the hotels will have truck parking as well with them, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that video of me ever got put up when I came down here. I had a couple of days off down here. It's not really my cup of tea. I haven't done the actual strip bit. I've been too far out. I've always stayed around Camelot area, where Camelot is and stuff like. Why is he trying to get closer to me? Does he like us? Oh no, he's making that vital text. I'm actually in the wrong lane anyway. I think. Maybe branching off in a little bit. Treasure Island, Trump Tower,
Trump Tower.
Bumpy Tower.
Bumpy Tower. The power of Bumpy Tower.
Power of the pumps. Whoever did put the this truck together, definitely the. Oh, we're working again anyway. Definitely on set. Oh, that's weird. T-Mobile Arena. Put this truck together on several parts. They obviously didn't drive a truck. Definitely wasn't a truck driver. So we've got an eight. Excuse me, I'm talking. We've got an 8'6" wide truck, yeah, or maybe a little bit wider at the back in the sleeper. And I haven't measured them, but I'm thinking my mirrors probably are 12 foot from side to side. Trying to fit down when you've got construction roadworks, trying to fit through a 10 foot wide lane with trucks with similar widths and everything like that. 8'6", 10 foot wide, you know, and 12 foot mirrors. It was just like it's as though I think somebody thought, I know. I bet these mirrors are extremely expensive. What we'll do is, for job development, we'll build these whacking great mirrors on the side. They're bound to knock them off. We're going to make a fortune out of the mirrors. That's what they did, right there. So that wasn't too bad. In and out. Look at the big goats. Look at them. They're always there, Jack. That was Vegas. What did we think? Concrete jungle?
Yes.
Too hot?
What?
Too hot? Yeah, it was too hot. Let's get out of here. Let's head to another poop hole. LA. Oh, out of one poop hole sorted out, haven't they? That's for sure. Crack on. Hey all, here we are in Bakersfield. No, we're not in Bakersfield. We're in Bakersfield. We're headed to Bakersfield, hopefully. We're just waiting for confirmation. We're in LA. Getting unloaded at the moment. Oh, well, I am unloaded. I'm just waiting on paperwork for... they've got to count them, haven't they? Well, socks and shoes off and shit. Anyway, all the same pallets, all the same stuff. I don't know how many, 48 pallets or something, but they must strip them all down and count them. Each chip individually. 1 chip, 2 chip, 3 chip. Beyond me. It's not my shit. Just give me my paperwork and let me out of here. Anyway, so we got here last night into LA. Best time to run in here. Just got in time. Overnight parking here. Did the reviews. Remember, do your reviews. Look at where you're unloading. That's Jack in the back, obviously, you can see. Mr. Hyper Jack, because he's had his goodies. Good idea to get them sweets on it. Bouncing off the walls. Anyway, so this isn't the best of places. It really isn't. I read the reviews and stuff like that, and he said it was really tight to get in. It's an old warehouse. This is in Industrial City, it's called, which says what it is, Industrial City. You know, it's just to the east of LA, not actually into LA too much, so it's not too bad at all. And it'll give me a clear shot to get out the place as well. But if you do come to somewhere like this, it's extremely tight to get into these bays, especially when they're old places like this, because trailers were a lot smaller back in the day. Here's showing them a car. What is it? That's cool, isn't it? Wow. Wow. And let's have a look. Look, what we've got was, look how tight, look, it is down there. The other side was exactly the same. The other truck's gone now though. But getting in, you see, I've got a really low spoiler, so I can't go. I have to bounce over that curb and get my wheel at either side of that hole without dropping in the hole, because if I'd have gone in the hole, I would have smashed my spoiler off. So that was really difficult. Luckily, my friend here was backing in at the same time as me. He got in first. Lucky for him, 2 bays really easy. Open kind of thing. So he said, do you want a hand? I always accept a hand. Always accept a hand. The only way I could get in was because I pulled up to here with the back end there of my trailer. My back wheel's there. Then I slid my axles right to the back. So there was no arse end swing. That stops your arse end swing then. So you can actually come in and just turn it. But it puts the front end further over that way. So you've got to really judge that and jiggle it about. If you do come into somewhere like this and you see somebody in a truck, always ask them to help you. Always ask them to help you. It's just that blind side at the other corner you want them to watch, or vice versa, whichever side of the truck you sat. The train, toot, jet, look. That says that. So it's always good. Make somebody on the spot. If they're in the truck, get out, you know, go and knock on the door. Hey, can you help me? Because they will. A lot of them will just stare at you. Get them out, make them help you. They will do it. 9 times out of 10 they'll help you. Anyway, so that was, that's that. And if you find you can't get into the place, go into where the dispatch, don't pull on, go into the dispatch and explain to them, I can't get in there. I think it's too tight. Do not damage anything. Never, ever damage another truck. I think that's confirmation of me. Load being paid. So, or somebody else's truck, it's just not worth it. Go in, explain to them, I'm going to have to wait till somebody else moves off the bays, and then you've got 2 bays you can get in a lot easier then, rather than do that. Don't go in the warehouse and start saying, oh, your warehouse is a shit, it's an old place. It's not theirs. Remember, it's not theirs. What difference does that make to them? You know, it's not their fault. Their bosses own this really old place they haven't done anything to it because they're probably renting it, so they're not going to pay for anything like that. So, you know, it just explain to them, you know, I'm going to have to wait. I don't feel confident I can't get. So with that cleared up, let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got, when you have a young child with you, such as a bean, you will need one of these. You will need this. Keep it on charge constantly, because you will be chasing the bean about everywhere as he's eating and holding it in front of his face. Don't miss it. Right, let's show them. What should we show them? The water jug. We have a water jug. A big old water jug, because lots of water will be drank and taken, so we need one of those. Maybe we could do with a bigger one, actually. Also, let's have a look what we've got back here. We have got, here we go. This is the creme de la creme. Look at this. This is what Steph got us. You know, it is, don't be in the camera, it just folds out really cool like that. Oh God. I hope that ain't gonna fold up on you, Jack. You'll have poop bum all over the place. That'll be a going on. But yeah, it just slides out like that. They'll poop like that. Jack can pee in a bottle if he really needs to and stuff like that. But you know what kids are like, it's last minute. I need a poo, I need a poo. Or if you're parked up in the middle of nowhere, ideal. Tie it in a knot, put it on the back, and jobs are good. Just get this, see where we're going. Oh, we're back again. So that was an ice cream load, but I've just turned it down because it's ice cream is at -20 and stuff like that. I'm just gonna, and it was only paid 3,500. I'm gonna blow through so much fuel using that, and it's just gonna knock the price down and stuff like that. So nope, it's we don't want that one. So I don't know. We're still waiting on see what we've got. Anyway, see if something else comes up. Hopefully. What else have we got in the truck? Obviously the coffee machine. Have to have a coffee machine when you keep yourself straight. And hopefully we're gonna head out of town when we get this. Get the bloody confirmation and everything done and go find us a swimming pool, aren't we, Bob? Get everything ready? We've got, obviously you can see it's going on disaster in the back. Lots of toys, plenty of toys. What I always do as well is make sure when Jack gets in his chair and you're ready to set off, make sure you've got chargers to hand. Always have loads of chargers to hand, because 9 times out of 10 you'll just set off and just say, I haven't got a charger. Oh, yeah, Jack wants to show you all his toys. Wow. Down here. And the Switch and the tablet. Man. Plenty of food and snacks and stuff like that. Make sure you have everything to hand, I always say. And you can pick everything up. Because he will drop things. I was thinking of getting one of them rubbish pickup things, because 9 times out of 10 they'll drop the Switch or something when he falls asleep and he'll go over the other side. You need to show him that, yeah. Which is fun, obviously, you know. It's a long, this last 2 days have been a terrible ride, really, because it's been 650 days every day, apart from when we set off. So it's not much fun at all. You've got to really work on it. You know, you don't want to, like I say, you don't want to take them out and just, you've got to do the fun parts. You've got to do a good parts as well, otherwise you're just going to remember sat on the road doing absolutely nothing apart from staring out the window and playing on his Switch and stuff like that. Same with anybody you take with them. You've got to have some fun time and try and work it. I know it's not always possible, but we'll try and make it work the best you can, and then they'll want to come with you. Maybe sometimes you won't want them to. No, it's great fun, it really is. Hopefully we'll get in the swimming pool later. Absolute brilliant results. So we found a hotel, really nice hotel. Normal thing, that's the one on the reception. Can I fit in with your car park? With a truck? It's a big truck, very, very big truck. Oh yes, we get them all the time. Got there, couldn't get in. I did try. He wasn't gonna get in.
3625 Jarupa Street on the right.
Definitely wasn't gonna happen. So we've been round, we've tried other hotels. Where we are, actually, we're on the top side of the ring road and stuff like that. There's just no room up here. All the truck stops are wanting $30 as well for parking, won't drop your trailer. The TAs and places like that. There's some big truck stops here, huge ones. But, you know, that all adds up. If we can't leave the trailer anywhere, then you've got to get an Uber over to the hotel. And I don't like leaving the truck in the truck stop, to be fair. But my last resort was, we'll come over. Do you need a wee? Okay. Pardon? Just what? What? So, last resort, I said to Jack, tell you what we'll do. We'll go over to where I'm loading, and we'll ask the nice people. There, Jack's all happy now. He didn't think we were going to go swimming. We'll ask the nice people if I can leave my trailer here and go back to the hotel and get in. And the nice man said, yes, you can. I don't usually do that, he says. He said, go drop it right down to the bottom of the yard, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Result! So, didn't work to plan. Got a trailer, all excited to go across to that reasonably priced hotel for this area anyway, which isn't a very good area actually. You get a little bit further off and, you know, it's just it's not the best. Got all booked in, about to get our room, looked lovely and everything, and then I saw, that's nice, come on the inside. Saw a sign on the counter that said the swimming pool wasn't working out of order. Like, no! So now we're gonna try just round the corner here. Let's see, tell me that swimming pool's got water in it. Jack, tell me the swimming pool's got water. Yeah, swimming pool's got water in, Bob.
Yay!
Yay! We won't try and fit in the lobby.
I think we're... Oh wait! Truck!
There's a truck, there is.
The park right there. Should we park in front of them?
What do you think?
Let's do it.
No parking. How do they get in and out of here?
There's another truck.
There is, I saw these in here. I thought, oh, what the hell? So we're going to go in here and
I think we got here for.
see if we can get a room here for the night.
I think
Living the best life, it's the job is what you make of it. I keep telling you all that, and that's what it is. We've had some bad shit at the moment just lately. I've been having lots of temper tantrums, but when you get to come and chill out with a lad in a swimming pool before we go back to work, absolutely worked out great. And if we don't want to get out of the hot tub, I'll poach him if I stay in there. There's the truck over yonder. We're just going to leave now, check out, it's nearly midday, and go over and get the trailer. And then, don't you go back in there. And then do a little bit. I managed to get rid of a bit of my farmer's tan, but not a great lot. But hey ho, next stop, hopefully we're going to go up to the lake, up to Lake, what is it, Shasta, and go head for there.